I'm Paul Finlay, introducing Ben Watts from wattsNext, our most recently joined Strategic Alliance partner. Welcome, Ben.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to having this warm and fuzzy little introduction with you. Just to get started, can you tell us what is wattsNext and what's the type of services that you provide?
Sure. Probably the easiest way to explain what we do is we're a HR department for small to medium business. So our business is that HR department, and we provide services from the high-level strategic HR work right through to the risk and compliance. So everything you would get from a corporate HR department, we provide that into the small to medium business market.
Right. So when you say small to medium business, so you spent a lot of time working with EO-sized businesses?
Yeah, a lot of business. The majority of our client base are fast growth businesses, but also businesses going through change. So whether that change is an acquisition, a sale, picked up a big contract, but some type of organisational change, and we come in and work with the HR required and the frameworks required for that to be successful.
All right. So could you give me an example of the type of services you would give to, say, a construction business?
Sure. So depending on what their need was at the time, a lot of clients come to us with a need specifically. What we usually do is then unpack that and peel the layers back to what the cause was for that. In a construction business, we might look at balancing the risk with their performance. So have a look at there's no gaps in the risk and compliance side from the HR side, but also is there some things that can go into place there to improve the performance of that business.
Right. So you might help companies attract the right people?
Attract the right people, make sure that the role's right that they're recruiting for,
right.
Make sure that we've defined what happens when that employee comes into the business, so the employee lifecycle. Is there a probation framework in place? Is there a performance framework in place? Is there a way to get feedback from that person along the way? And how do we get the higher performance out of the person within the business?
All right, great. And at the back end of things, if we had troubles with an unfair dismissal or something at Fair Work, do you help businesses with things like that as well? Absolutely. So if there's a toxic employee or an issue within the business, we'll come in there and have a look at that and look at the best ways to deal with that. Often there's more than one way to deal with that scenario, so we'll outline the different options and we'll step through with the business owner the different levels of risk associated with each one, and help them, guide them through that process. So you support us with some best practice and some logic and that voice of reason and experience in those tough times of
Absolutely.
Change, bringing people in, managing people and exiting people.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And we've been around for about 13 years now, so working in a similar size market, all those small to medium businesses, and across all industries. So we've had a fair few experiences that we can refer back to, and a lot of experience gained in that marketplace.
All right, great. That's excellent. Thank you so much. One final thing: if we wanted you to come in and talk in our forums, is there a way that we can engage you for that?
Yeah, absolutely. Probably the way that works best in that scenario is to find out what issues are reoccurring within a forum from a people perspective, what challenges business owners are having in the changing of their business, and getting a bit of an idea of what that is and coming in and workshopping that, and also looking back and sharing experience and case studies that we've come across previously where we've actually had an impact in those scenarios. And we can explain that to the forum and work that through.
I think it'd be really exciting to have someone workshop, like an expert workshop a current challenge in forum. That'd be super awesome. And this information is on the wattsNext page on the EO Brisbane website. But so there's your contact details there, which is great. Is there a standing offer that you've got looking for people to engage you the first time?
At the moment, we're offering an hour free consulting to come and unpack what's happening in the business. I undertake that work and looking forward to meeting as many people as we possibly can.
Nice.
That's one of the offers, and there is some discounted options around some of our flagship products. We do organisational structuring, vision, mission, values, and HR analysis work, which are three of the bigger projects that we take on with clients. And I think there's $1,000 off each of those processes if people would like.
Oh, but that sounds fantastic. So just to cover that once more, we've got an introductory consultation time for members. We've got a discount from a range of flagship products, which are the style of things that we tend to get a better outcome with experts coming in to facilitate and help. And finally, workshop style expert presentations inside forums. So the three ways that members would engage with you first, and they all sound like they're great value from someone that's going to really improve our outcomes with our people, which is by and large our biggest problem.
Fantastic. Yeah, that'd be great. And what I would love to be is the HR department for the Brisbane EO organisation. So as people have problems in the small businesses that are engaged in the EO group, they ring us and they ask for some guidance, and we can help them through those processes.
Awesome. Well, thank you and welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Cheers. All right.